I didn't expect Marty to be so generous with his time. You know, once you're in, like you're so in. Hi, I'm Bobby Cannavale. I play Skinny Razor in the new Martin Scorsese film, The Irishman. We talk about everything so that by the time you get to set, you feel like you're one of his family or something. And in fact, when we finished Vinyl, he said to me, he said, I feel like we're family or something. And it was the greatest compliment because he just really wants to make something with you. And he's truly the most collaborative person I've ever worked with. And for somebody who's been doing it as long as he has, it's pretty impressive and it was unexpected to me. Those camera moves are pretty quintessential Marty. The snap focus. There's been a few times working with him where I get goosebumps because I'm like, oh my God, this is the shot, this is the shot. There's a shot in The Irishman, the first time you see my character, and you know, I pick up a chicken and I slice the chicken's neck and blood goes all over my face. And that's one of those where Rodrigo brings the camera in straight up to my face. And I knew blood was gonna come out, but I didn't think it was gonna be that much blood. And Marty just kept coming in and going, there's not enough blood, I need more blood. I just remember this guy coming in with a huge bucket of blood. At first he just had like a little spray bottle. And Marty goes, what is that spray bottle? Just, you got like a brush or a spoon or something? Just hit him with the blood. There's no way a chicken even has that much blood in its body, but that wasn't the point. He's painting a picture and he's setting something up in the movie. So by the time the finished result, I was covered in blood from like 40 chickens, but it was just this one, and that was pretty funny, just watching Marty, who's made so many violent movies, be this close to me, just screaming, more blood, more blood, more blood, more blood. That was pretty funny. I had a good laugh at that. First time I met Martin Scorsese was at the table read for Boardwalk Empire. And I remember getting there and I met him and he went, it's great to meet you, it's great to meet you, what a great part, what a great part. He goes, you're gonna sit next to me in the table read, and I couldn't believe it. In the scene, he's like an old man and he's helping me change the tire, and it's an innocuous conversation about 3-in-1 oil, and I don't know what 3-in-1 oil is, and the old man kind of makes fun of me for not knowing what it is. And as the scene is sort of gearing up and as the character, Gyp Rosetti, starts to take offense, I feel this hand on my leg, and it's Marty. He's like squeezing my leg, and he's dying laughing. And after the reading, he went, I'm sorry. He goes, but that's just gonna be a great scene. It's so funny how offended you get, how sensitive you are. So that was my first impression of Marty, and it told me a lot about how much he just loves conflict as a dramatic concept, and we really saw eye to eye on that. What one would I have wanted to be in more than anything? Probably maybe Goodfellas. I think that Henry Hill role is such a great role. Ray Liotta's so great in that movie. That's like the best, that's just the greatest role. But you know, I can't be greedy. I mean, I never dreamed I would meet Martin Scorsese, much less be able to act in one of his movies, and I'm really grateful and honored that I got to do that. Thanks for watching The Irishman, now on Netflix.